The Disneyland Railroad.
This dream became such a reality. But more than anything else, you'd be awestruck by the fact that almost 30 million guests go through the gates of this beloved Disneyland each year. And that 36,000 cast members are carrying out his vision of delivering one-of-a-kind, memorable experiences for people young and old, from all walks of life and from all over the world. So now, on this occasion, we know that it would not be complete without some of our best Disney friends. And to all the dreamers who made this place possible, I'd like to echo a message from his powerful dedication on opening day 70 years ago. To all
Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited, now arriving from a trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. Passengers will stand by to board. Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited, now loading for a trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom through the Grand Canyon and Primeval World. Stops at Frontierland, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland.
Now returning to our own time.
Oh.
For your safety, please at all times, all hands, arms, and legs inside the train. Please provide all little ones, keep them away from all train openings. Our next stop will be New Orleans Square.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a Grand Circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the Primeval World and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay safe, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, you need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful from here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails.
Please supervise all little ones, keeping them away from all train openings. Our next stop will be Toontown Depot.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids. surprisingly trails since 1800, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Please remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. Veuillez rester assis jusqu'à l'arrivée du bateau et attendez jusqu'à ce que l'hôte ou l'hôtesse vous demande de descendre. Merci. Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Please remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you.
Your attention, please. Disneyland Limited, now arriving from a trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. Passengers will stand by to board.
Alright folks, welcome to all those joining us here at Toontown Depot. This is holiday time. We're halfway around the Grand Circle Tour. We started at Main Street. Our next stop is Tomorrowland. For your safety, remain seated at all times. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And supervise all your children. Make sure they're sitting down on their bottoms on a bench or on an adult.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. Forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
As we arrive in the future here at Tomorrowland Station, please do continue to stay fully seated until the train is no longer moving at the end of the platform. Then you can step down. There's a little gate up front with 5 steps and a bigger gate toward the back where the ramp is. Head over to Space Mountain. There's Lightyear's Astroblasters. Lightyear's the Autopia. Behind these cars, you'll find the monorail station. You might even find Nemo if you hop on a submarine ride. If you're hungry, Galactic Grill, an alien pizza planet.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future.
So we cannot take any passengers until we get to Main Street. But now there's 3 trains on the track, so we're going to take a long time.
Happy 70th to Disneyland and enjoy your day celebrating happy here at the Disneyland Resort.
Wait, what's
Along the way, we'll be passing New Orleans Square, Bayou Country, the Rivers of America, Baker Mountain Railroad, and the Fantasyland Theater.
Stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please wash your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please wash your kids inside the train. And please wash your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a las pequeñas.
happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past. And here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
Happy birthday to Disneyland. I kind of think so. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Disneyland. Happy birthday to you.
Magic Kingdom. Passengers will stand by to board. Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited now stand by to board. Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited now leaving for a complete trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom through the Grand Canyon and Primeval World. Stop. Will stand by to board. Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited now leaving for a complete trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom, the Grand Canyon and Primeval World.
¿Qué tal, amigos?
Take a seat, please. Hi, dear friends, this train is coming to an unscheduled stop. We do need all children to remain seated.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see...
As a friendly reminder, folks, we do need everyone completely seated in order to keep this train moving forward. Please, 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 please remain seated. For now, resuming motion. Once again, friends, please remain seated.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography. To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids. here as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto it, the small world just below us. Just as matter or not, seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your travel with us and that you'll come back to ride with us again real soon. For those of you staying with us, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
We needed more fuel.
Okay.
But they got it, so we're good.
All right, that's good. All right, thank you, Cora. You too, Cora. Thank you. All right, goodbye, Tom. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks, guys.